Hi there, Rick Yon speaking. I want to continue this idea of connecting the dots between the Old and the New Testament. And in order to do that, I'm going to go to another passage in the Gospel of Matthew. This time I am turning to Matthew chapter 27. And the event takes place where Jesus is hanging on the cross. And he is now in his last hour. And we are told in verse 45, from the 6th hour until the 9th hour, that would be from 12 p.m., 12 noon, to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, darkness came over all the land. About the 9th hour, or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out in a loud voice, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani, which means, my God, why have you forsaken me? And when some of those standing there heard this, they said, he is calling Elijah. But what was Jesus really doing? Recall that Jesus is the Son of David. And what he is really doing is quoting from a psalm that David had written 900 years before Jesus was born. That psalm is Psalm 22. So I turn back to Psalm 22. And the very first verse is the verse that Jesus quoted in the Gospel of Matthew. And this is a psalm that David is writing about himself, but is called a messianic psalm. Even though the events were talking about the time of David, they were also prophesying the time of Jesus. And so I read in Psalm 22, 900 years earlier, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me, so far from the words of my groaning? David was in pain. Oh my God, I cry out by day, but you do not answer. By night, and am not silent. Yet you are enthroned as the Holy One. You are the praise of Israel. And you, our fathers, put their trust. They trusted, and you delivered them. They cried to you and were saved. In you they trusted and were not disappointed, but I am a worm and not a man, scorned by men, despised by the people. All who see me mock me. They hurl insults, shaking their heads. He trusts in the Lord. Let the Lord rescue him. Let him deliver him, since he delights in him. As you continue reading Psalm 22, you really think that you are reading the Gospel of Matthew, because the Gospel of Matthew is fulfilling Psalm 22. I hope that has given you some new insight into how the Bible, even though it's composed of 66 books, is really one book, God's book, the very words of God. Thanks for watching.